May problem talaga extender ko. Shit. Bigla na lang pinatopak. Ay.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
Eh.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Green stuff. What else? Bike helmet.
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Covering yung digit. One.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
Open this. No. Nope. July. Enjoyable.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Stone. Oh, the stone.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Remind you of what? Done. Snooping around. Finder, I'm gone. Gone. Basket. Be a important date. For player.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
Ever.
I wore those a lot, not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
Bugbog sarado. What else am I missing? I've seen this. Sparkly shoes.
He had money, you see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Okay, let's check the journal again. High school kids save classmates from hunger. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it, as if I were some kind of hero, so stupid, and I kept telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book, my life story, so they'll stop bugging me, crazy people. Here for the last time, last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from my backpack as he stuffed a sandwich in his mouth. Our eyes locked, he panicked, dropped the food, and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry. So I joined food rescue to help there. To help. There, the end. Everyone satisfied. November 17. We had a party today celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everyone was there, all those happy, familiar faces. I loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows hers. She's gorgeous. It surprised me, is all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it with everyone, with everything I've got, with everyone. Okay. Read this one. January 5, 18. We're all just a matter. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey just keeps saying, and she's right. But what matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam, she didn't even realize what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that will show me to believe that we were friends. I read that. I love cats, but because they're not afraid to be difficult. January 19. Happy birthday, Mom. January 28. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He is such a... I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do that all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. February 14th. Pop, I'm so stupid. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on classic night at the theater. I went with Ben. Loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually freaking hugged her. She pushed me away, asked me what I thought I was doing, and that Trevor asshole was enjoying the show. And her stupid cheerleader friends. Oh. Yeah. 21418. 0214. 0214. Filaro plays her everywhere outside of this room. She said she was sorry. I know. Fuck, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, and that's not what a friendship should be like, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Verse 16. Okay. I've calmed down a bit. Lala night she was with Trevor, and he is such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it all right. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I'd answered the calls of the pebbles, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, she's on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and Dad's okay with it. Oh, those sparkly shoes, she wears them all the time. Last night, the heels dug into my calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and told her not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9 because they look absolutely gorgeous. On Kelsey's feet, at least. When I tried them on, I took the little girl trying on mommy's shoes. March 17. I read this one. All is now formed. April 9. Chelsea's so angry at the world like all the time. It's kinda annoying, but I get it. We all have a different story to tell. As a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She just had to make it happen. Wait for it. Told her to deal again, not drugs. Cards. Okay. Today was a good day, only 5 emails from Trevor, only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. He's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can handle that, but it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his finger across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scary ass clown, I'd laugh. But he does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things. She shouldn't worry. Me 22. For the good times that make me forget. All my troubles seem so far away. Wait a minute, is that a song? Okay. 7. Add that. June 12, they're not listening. Tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. Bumped on the head. Didn't do her any good. Fuck. Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. What should I do? Wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt, or worse, go back to him. Trevor's dangerous. 23, I know it's him, then there's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again. I'm 30. I can't sit and watch. I have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy guns of anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone, it's just I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know. Isn't that what they say? Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new 9mm. I'm meeting him out of town somewhere. A little shady, I admit, but with Trevor lurking around, I'll take my chances. Okay. Oh, the gun is in there. July 5, 2018. Either July 5.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
7. 5. No. Shit.
Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's in that case.
2. 14.
She must have written it down here.
No! It's not here! I don't know where it is. In the diary.
That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous. Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting 20 bucks on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Lorraine? Marie?
Oh. Good. Dang.
Mr. Torres and Marie.
Right there. Stay. Up in this room.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal.
Yeah. Not here. Last. Er. 1920. 1980. Wait. 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. 3, 4,
What is the code, Marie? Wait.
9,
The journal. It must be in the journal.
4.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey. Oh my God. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that.
Wow.
But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home.
Oh,
He
no.
said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He
Oh,
blamed
no.
her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats?
Oh, shit.
God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I
Damn.
dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat
Oh,
to get my
shit.
kicks."
Siya nga yun.
I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who
Wait,
almost...
what? Hey, Art.
Then Trevor looked at me,
Hindi ka na
added with a
nagsistream.
smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her
Whoa.
over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face.
Wait lang.
She
Tapusin ko
couldn't
lang
believe
to.
I would do that. Hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house.
What?
And we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I
What?
panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me.
What?
When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van.
Damn.
But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and...
Shit. Who died?
What you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet.
Oh, he died.
That we all remember.
Got it. Wait lang. Hindi gumagana yung chatbot. Wait. Restart ko. Ano nang pinag-usap? Sira yung... Ba't nasira? I'm gonna fix it first. Hi, Aris. Aris Genesis. 0. Hey, thanks for the follow as well, Aris Genesis. This one... I don't know if it's a new game. It's free. I think it's a free game. Is it? Yeah, it's a free-to-play game. It's an indie free-to-play game. But I know it's just only few minutes or less than an hour or something. It's a quick game.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar in your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Good journal, okay. It's Jay. Done it right, okay. Thanks. I regret food rescue, I regret the science project, I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was who she said she was. I never really knew her. It turned out it's all been bullshit, and I am so stupid. I should have realized it that Lala night and walked away for good because someone died right in this room. I made him die. I pulled the trigger, made the bullet pierce his head. Whoa. Made his blood soak the carpet, drip through the cracks into the floor, where it will remain forever, to bear witness to what I'm capable of. I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this. Fix me. Away from her, I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer? I shot him in the head for Christ's sake. I could have gone for his leg. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. I'll be able to think and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear Diary, maybe I'll send for you someday. And all of this is long over, and I've dealt with being a murderer. Hi Kelsey, yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how because I don't understand any of it. You were my friend and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you. I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be alright, Marie. Ooh, good luck with the basketball, sir. Am I done? Oh, room is empty.
Of course I knew it was her. Who else? There was only one thing to do. Get to Marie. She wouldn't talk to me on the phone, so what else could I do? I drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that tin can of a car.
Oh, the one way. Me? Get anything else? No entry unless you're a tourist from the future. Alright, let's go.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here. Is
That's the
that
two
me?
of them.
Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Science Fair 2000. Please.
Look, Mr. Torres, I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them. No, that's her parents' room.
Okay.
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
I think that's it. I get all the achievements. How long is that game? Less than 30 minutes game. I'm missing one. Oh, I don't. Just one story. Missed. Lol. Less than 30-minute game. This is so cool.